Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another episode of Bug Rock of the Week. The 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update is here, and that means that we have a whole bunch of new bugs added to the game because that's just kind of how Minecraft updates work. They all come with a little side addition of bugs. So in today's video, I'll be showing you 11 new bugs that you might not have known about and might be impacting your gameplay without you even knowing it. These are all brand new in 1.17. So real quick at the start of the episode, I have made another episode on 1.17 already, 20 bugs in 100 seconds released last week, and that has a bunch of smaller bugs that you also might not know about as well. So you can check out that video if you feel like it, or if you want something else to watch after this video. So first up, we actually have a fun bug with nether portals. We don't get fun nether portals all too often, but this actually allows you to break a nether portal and not break it at the same time. So you can do this either with a dispenser and powdered snow, water, or lava buckets, and all you need to do is dispense that item into a nether portal. And as you can see, it breaks the entire nether portal except for a little teeny tiny slice, and this is actually like a functional nether portal. You can go through this, you can use it, and you can actually remove the rest of this frame as well. None of this other stuff is important. The only blocks that are important is the powdered snow and the obsidian over here. I believe if you update either of these blocks, then, you know, the entire thing's gonna go away. So these slices can be as long as you want, of course. So we have ourselves a lava dispenser right here. We can flick that, and bam! We got ourselves a super long slice of nether portal, and of course you can use this as much as you want. This one might seem very obvious to a lot of you, however, I know so many people aren't aware of this bug. In 1.17 on a Bedrock edition, diamonds generate only half as much as they should, so you're going to be finding way less diamonds when mining in your Minecraft world. This bug is already known about, and the developers already have a fix for it. They even had a fix for it before 1.17 released. However, the hotfix, which contains the fix for this diamond bug, has not been released yet, so we just gotta hold tight for a couple more weeks until the developers release the bug fix, and then we will finally have the proper amount of diamonds in our Minecraft world. If you're really craving diamonds before the hotfix, you can get diamond gear, weapons, and tools from villager trading, and the end dimension has an absolute ton of diamond gear and raw diamonds as well, so consider raiding the end dimension or getting a villager trading hall going. A pretty cool little trick that you can do with axolotls is if you lead these guys, you can then pick them up with a bucket, of course, and whenever you pick them up with a bucket, they're actually still going to be leaded. So as you can see, all these guys are in a bucket. You can go ahead and move wherever you want, put them in a chest, do whatever, and as soon as you place them back down again, they're all still going to have the leads attached to you, and it's actually super convenient. You can have like an on-demand leaded army, and then you can go fight some drowns or do whatever you want, and it's super adorable. I mean, look at all these guys. So you can literally like just carry around an entire army and have them demolish absolutely everything for you. Actually, a pretty nasty bug that might catch you by surprise is the fact that some end portals in your world might be completely overwritten by none other than geodes. So this is a stronghold. This is of course the stronghold room, as you can tell from the lava structure, and basically the entirety of the end portal has been entirely overwritten by a geode. Like, there's literally nothing on the inside of this here. It just completely overwrit basically the entire portal room, and there's absolutely nothing here. Nothing of use. This entire stronghold is now completely pointless. So as you might know, the lightning rod attracts lightning during a thunderstorm, and you can strike it during a thunderstorm with a channeling trident to also get some lightning. However, what you might not have known is that this also works during the rain. So if we set the weather to rain, we can strike this lightning rod with a channeling trident and still get lightning and still get charged creepers from it as well. So right now you don't actually need to wait for a thunderstorm in order to get charged creepers in your Minecraft world, which is actually a really nice thing. Thunderstorms are far too rare, and like, yeah, these guys are just a pain in general to get. Something pretty cool about Axolotl and glow squid spawning is that they can actually spawn in the end dimension. All you need to do is make a platform of water at Y63 or below, put some solid blocks above that, and then Axolotls and glow squids can spawn in that water. It is such a weird little thing about Bedrock Edition, and as a fun fact, this actually works in the Nether as well. But of course, in order to get water in the Nether, your Nether needs to be corrupted, and if your Nether is corrupted, then you can actually start to see glow squids and axolotls spawn. It's a super strange thing about Bedrock Edition, but it's also pretty cute as well. This next one might not necessarily be a bug, however, it's still something to be aware of. Mob spawners all throughout the Minecraft world have actually changed location. So if you knew where a mob spawner was in a 1.16 world, and you created that world in 1.17, that mob spawner might not be there, and it could have moved to a different location. Luckily, this isn't really that big of a deal, because chunkbase has already updated to the new spawner locations. So if you want to find new spawners in your Minecraft world, go ahead and look up chunkbase and you can find out where all of your mob spawners are. Really, really convenient, and honestly, I can't recommend chunkbase enough. They've been amazing for years, and they're just great in general. A small bug with the Amethyst Buds, these things should not be acquirable or movable or pushable or anything like that, kind of like a standard mob spawner really. However, when you try to push them using a piston, the entire block is just going to straight up get deleted, which is not a good thing at all. This happens with sticky pistons and of course with regular pistons as well, and they should just be like a standard non-movable object, kind of like a mob spawner or a piece of obsidian. There's currently a small bug with the Dripleaf that allows you to basically duplicate them. So if you mine a small Dripleaf with some Silk Touch shears, you're going to get 2 of them instead of the regular 1. And really, this is like the best way of actually getting these things in mass in your Minecraft world. Currently, these are only renewable via trading with the Wandering Trader. And of course, this guy is a ripoff and he doesn't even have them every single time. So good luck at getting more than just a couple small Dripleafs in your Minecraft world. This is also like purely a decorational block, so it's not really that important, and I don't see this mechanic as much different than using Fortune on the 2 tall flowers. This is an intended mechanic, and this gives you tons and tons of these flowers, so honestly, like, I don't see this as too big of a deal if you feel like getting yourself some small Dripleaf in this manner. We got a pretty small bug with the placement of glow lichen. So as you can see, we have a lower slab and an upper slab, and you might expect us to be able to place the glow lichen on the underside of this, but as you can see, I'm clicking away furiously and I cannot place anything on the sides. However, I can place one on the top of that lower slab. I can't place one on the top of an upper slab or on the sides of those either, but I can place one on the bottom of a lower slab. Just a little bit of funkiness and general weirdness, and I absolutely love it. Another reoccurring bug for Bedrock Edition is mobs' inability to pathfind over generally almost anything that doesn't have a full hitbox. So zombies and other mobs in the game don't even recognize that azalea bushes or flowering azalea bushes even exist. As you can see, this zombie is trying to pathfind straight through it, and he can't go over it, and he's basically just going to stand there forever, meaning that we can actually completely trap this zombie, or really any other mob, using 4 blocks just like so. That guy is never really going to get out of there or escape or move or anything. So you can trap some Vindicators or some Wither Skeletons using this kind of method, and it'll just work great. Really, really silly stuff. So these 2 blocks are getting added to the other list of blocks that mobs simply cannot pathfind over. While we're on the note of the pathfinding issues, mobs can't really pathfind over the horizontal lightning rods very well. As you can see, they'll get to about the middle, and then they'll start jumping around and bouncing around, and then they will fall off pretty shortly. A pretty standard issue with pretty much all of these blocks that we've tested in previous updates. If you found any bugs in the 1.17 update that I haven't covered in today's video, or the 20 bugs in 100 seconds video, then let me know with a comment down down below. I'm planning on making a couple more episodes of Bug Rock on the 1.17 update in the coming weeks, so let me know which bugs you have found. Otherwise, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope that you have greatly enjoyed. If you have, then of course, make sure to leave a like on the video or possibly subscribe to help us reach 400,000 subscribers on the channel. And those two things are basically the best way to support the series and the channel, so thank you so much for doing that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys down in the comment section and in the next one. Thank you so very much for watching, and then there was silence.